Hey, peace family. I like this little trippy background. Made me feel like I'm on mushrooms or something. But it's Cancer season, and today is July 4th. And I know everybody's turning up, whether you celebrate or not. I celebrate every day. The whole entire month of July is my turn up season because my birthday is in 2 days. July 6th, we turning up, celebrating life. You feel me? But I do have a message for the family. Come up in a building. How's everybody doing today? Shout out to my Cancers. Happy birthday. If it's your birthday today, happy birthday. You feel me? So who else feeling a little bit trippy? I'm feeling a little trippy tonight. I might take a little, I don't know, I might take a little edible or something. I don't know, reach some higher dimensions. You feel me? But look, one thing that I noticed is that the universe speaks in symbols, but one thing that you have to understand is that the universe always talks to you in threes. Signs come to you in threes, right? And I'm going to explain to you and tell you guys a little bit of a story. And this might actually relate to you, especially I feel like sometimes well, first of all, we're all connected. And one thing that I learned is that the people that we encounter, situations that come up, a lot of the times you'll notice that people go through the same things, right? Similar situations. Now, for those of you that's watching this, you probably experienced this, but one of the things that they don't tell you is that, for the people that have the biggest hearts and the biggest supporters, like I know people, including myself, especially cancers, we love to see our friends win. We love to see our family win. We love to see our loved ones succeed and thrive and just be prosperous. That makes us feel good. But then you ever notice how the same people that you be rooting for, the same people that you want to win, the same people that you be cheering for, the same people that you would freaking take the clothes off of your back to give to them, they don't give the same love in return. And one of the things that I'm learning in this particular chapter in my life is to understand that not everybody is going to love you the way that you love. And it is ultimately up to you to decide how to handle that relationship. I don't care how long you knew this person. I don't care if this person shares your freaking genetic bloodline, family, relatives. If this particular person is not supporting you, is not cheering for you, is not happy for you, they say pay attention to the people that don't clap when you're winning. Pay attention to the people that's not excited like you are for them. And honestly, people show you who they are. You choose not to pay attention to it. You choose to ignore the symbols and the message. But God, Spirit will always reveal to you people's true intentions. Why? Because Spirit does not lie. Energy does not lie. And when you ignore your intuition, when you ignore Spirit, you are hurting yourself. And the message will come to you through others, through other situations, until finally it comes full circle and hit your ass back. Okay? So one of the things that I've noticed is that in this journey that I've been on, I told you guys before, I come from very humble beginnings. I'm not ashamed to say that. I didn't grow up with a silver spoon in my mouth. Like everything that I have, I worked hard for it. And the truth of the matter is, I know a lot of you that's watching this, you are hard workers. You sacrificed a lot to get to where you are. People don't know the nights that you cried, the how many friendships you had to sacrifice, everything that you had to give up to get to where you are. And one of the things that hurt the most is that the people that you started off with, it hurts when you have to let them go, because you realize that the ones that you love don't love you back. Don't love you back. And honestly, the funny thing, when they always say it, they be like, when I was younger, I used to always hear stories about like, oh, when people get successful, they change. But the truth of the matter is, it's not necessarily the person who's receiving the success that changes. It's the people around them that change, because people want you to stay the same. People know you as being a certain way. Let's say a person know you 10, 20, 15 years, I don't know, mad long ago, they grew up with you. And they see you as still being that 15-year-old girl or that 15-year-old boy. Maybe you was rowdy. Maybe you was a roughneck. Maybe you was crazy out here in these streets. This is probably before you woke up and found yourself, like found your purpose, found your calling. So people still put you in this box. Now, when you step out of these boundaries, when you step out of this box, when you're no longer able to be defined, when you find out that you are an unlimited conscious being, you don't subscribe to people's labels. You be like, yo, I'm not that same person you knew 15, like 10, 20, 15, 30, 40, 50 years ago. Like, I'm not that same person. You have to reintroduce yourself and say, look, this is who I am now. So people are going to say, oh, you seen so-and-so, she switched up. Oh, you seen so-and-so, yeah, he act different. He don't come around no more because he made it. But the truth of the matter is, it's not that. A lot of the times, jealousy, let me tell you about jealousy. Some people, and jealousy is a normal human emotion, right? Jealousy, one thing that I'm noticing is jealousy has nothing to do with you. Jealousy has a lot to do with the person. So for instance, let's say that if you and this friend, let's say y'all been best friends since y'all was freaking in a sandbox, and y'all probably grew up in the same neighborhood, right? Y'all both came from the same start. Y'all both started at the same place, right? Same opportunities, everything. But you ended up making it. You ended up making better of your life. You ended up doing more than them. And that triggers something in that person that says, well, why them and not me? How come they get to succeed and not myself? What makes them so special? I can do that too. And the truth of the matter is, jealousy should inspire you, not make you spiteful. Like, one of the things I notice is if I see somebody that's doing something that I want to do and I'm not there yet, you know what I do? I be like, dang, that inspires me. I want to be like that person. I want to be where they're at. How can I get there? You know what you do? You study this person. You even try to be friends with this person, because if you're the smartest person and the most successful person in the room, you need to make more friends. You should not be the most successful person in your circle. How are you going to grow? How are you going to be inspired if you're the only person that's giving advice? You're the only person that people call for advice and for counsel. And sometimes that gets draining, because it's like, bro, like, you should just be a client. Like, you know, friendships are supposed to be mutual. It's not supposed to be where you only call me when you need stuff. Like, you feel me? Like, it should be like, yo, we're here for each other. I support you, you support me. And in this journey of success, you'll notice that people... And I'm saying this to whoever, like, yo, honestly, in this journey of success, this is something I wish I would have known. You have to have thick skin. You have to be ready to let go of people that you love, people that you grew up with, people that have been close to you like this. Because people will show their true colors when your success reflects to them their failures. People like to one up and compare you to them. And I'm sweating right now because it's hot. Yo, it's hot today. I'm not mad, though. I'm happy for the freaking sun because it was rainy yesterday. But let me wipe my nose. My nose always sweating. My grandmother used to tell me people who sweat on their nose are mean. They say cancers are mean. I don't know what y'all think. Transfer of energy, butterfly goddess. Yes, transfer of energy. But the truth of the matter is, people don't like to talk about this because nobody will ever admit that they're jealous. Why? Because if you admit that you're jealous, you admit your failings. So people, if you ever feel jealousy, you have to realize that if you're succeeding and the people around you are not supporting you, don't take it personal. There was a situation that happened recently with myself, and I feel like, you know, in this particular circle of people, you know, everybody's always rooting for everybody, but then when it came to particularly myself, nobody wanted to cheer. And I'm like, that's very heartbreaking, especially as Cancers. We take friendships, families, loved ones very seriously. And so when we're not getting that same love and return that we're giving, we shut down. And honestly, for a while, I was starting to blame myself. I'm like, dang, like, why are these people that I love not supporting me? Why am I not getting the same love in return? Like, what's wrong? Like, what must I do to prove that I'm worthy? Until something was like, why do you feel like you have to like validate yourself from these people? Why do you need external validation? Why are you seeking validation from people that don't even matter? These people were not a part of your journey. These people were not a part of your success. So fuck them. And I hate to be brutal like that, but at the end of the day, sometimes we have to be really honest with ourselves and be like, Who needs jealous people like that in your life? Because all they're going to do is try to suck your blessings from you. If something's good happening to you, they're going to try to find fault in whatever you do. They're going to try to complain about what you do. They're going to try to criticize you for what you do. And honestly, the people that's cheering for you, let me tell you something. In this journey of success, your best cheerleaders are going to be strangers. The people that don't even know you are going to be rooting for you. People that will come freaking fly, buy a ticket, and come see you from all the way across the world because they love you. They receive your message. Let me tell you, not to get religious, but honestly, I was going through something and I was like, a freaking passage in the Bible came to me. Because y'all know I come from a Christian background. I don't identify as Christian, but that's kind of how I started my journey, right? So anyway, Jesus has this saying that says, no prophet is honored in his own home. And I never understood that when I was a kid. I'm like, what does that mean? And as you get older, you start to understand that the prophet is the person who is different. The prophet is the person who speaks truth. And when Jesus was in his hometown, nobody believed that Jesus was a healer. Nobody believed that Jesus could resurrect the dead. Jesus was talking about he was the incarnated son of God. Everybody that knew him, they were like, ain't that Mary's son? Ain't that Joseph's son? Ain't that, what's his name, brother? He talking about he's a savior. Please, he ain't nobody. You know what I'm saying? He's from the hood just like us. He ain't nobody. But so Jesus was like, all right, fine. You guys know me. Familiarity breeds what? Contempt. So when people know you, they think that, they knew who you used to be. So they still got you in this box. They still got you in this limitation. So in order for you to get your message out there, in order for you to fulfill God's purpose or your higher purpose, Spirit's purpose for you, you have to leave outside of your community. You have to leave outside of your home. You have to leave outside of people who know you. And you have to go out there into the world, outside of your comfort zone, because these are the people that's going to support you, your message, your purpose. And it hurts so bad. I don't know who needs this message, because this is something that I went through and I can only speak on experiences of myself. You feel me? And if anybody who's watching this and you feel triggered, whether you're a friend, family member, whatever, and you haven't been supporting me like that, then this is for you. Because people only feel, what they say, a hit dog will holler, right? I mean, it's true. And I can only speak from what's true to me. My truth. And honestly, speaking my truth has helped many people, because a lot of people go through what I go through. We are all connected. We all experience similar emotions, similar mental traumas, similar childhood stuff. Like, we all go through the same thing. And so I only speak about things that a lot of people can relate to. And speaking about these things is healing. It's part of the healing process. We're in a waning moon right now. You feel me? Like, this is the time where you want to reflect. You want to get things out. You want to shed old skin and get ready for this new moon that's coming up. July 9th? Yeah, July 9th. New moon coming, baby. Cancer season. We don't got time for this. Cancers, whatever your sign is, I don't even care. Like, you have to understand your worth and your purpose. Stop seeking external validation. Stop trying to get acceptance from your family. Stop trying to get acceptance from your friends. I don't care if you guys been friends forever. I don't care if this person raised you. I don't care if it's your mother. I don't care if it's your father. I don't care if they gave birth to you, if they adopted you. If this person does not love you and respect you, and they honor your purpose in life, let that person go. I don't care how hard it hurts you. I don't care if you feel like this is the only person that you have. You have to put you first. If this person is hurting you, if they're not supporting you, if they're making you feel less than, you have to know that I am more than enough. I am more than enough. I am more than enough. And you know what? All of the people that's going to love you and support you, they're going to come into your life, but you got to let go of what's blocking your blessings. Jealous people will block your blessings. I'm telling you right now, they will block you from happiness. They will block you from your joy. But every time you're happy, they're going to try to suck that away from you. They're going to try to find things wrong with you. So you have to surround yourself with inspirational people. You got to surround yourself with positive people, people that's winning just like you, people who want success, people who's cheering for you, people who freaking travel the whole world just to see you. Like, you need to have that type of family and tribe in your life. And that's where I am in a chapter in my life right now, where I am observing everybody who's supporting me. I am observing everybody who loves me. I am observing who gives me the same energy that I give back to them. And everybody that I'm observing that do that for me, you are part of my tribe. You are a part of my family. You are a part of me. And I'm going to make sure that you're good. You feel me? Anybody that I love, Cancers love differently. If Cancer consider you family, consider yourself good. You're never going to be hungry. You're never going to starve. You're never going to suffer because you're part of me. And I want to see you win. And if any of my friends are not winning and something's not right, because every day I pray for my friends. I pray that God, I said, fight against those who fight against me. Support those who support me. Every night I pray. So everybody who's doing good in life, if you're my friend, I want you to win like me. You feel me? Nobody should be out here suffering. Real talk. Ooh, the sun is glistening on me. Let me get my little drinky drink. My little drinky drink. Spinks is over here chilling. Spinks, you like the sun? I'm in my new apartment. Oh, goodness gracious. I'm sweaty right now. How y'all feeling? Anybody else ever went through a situation like that? Like where you just feel like, you know, it's easier said than done when people tell you to, oh, you know, that's family. Oh, you know, that's your friend. Y'all been friends for a long time. Y'all should not fight for that. I'm noticing it. It's not just me. It's people around me. And that's when I notice. I'm like, okay, Spirit, everybody right now, this is like a global consciousness thing that's happening where relationships are getting affected. People are linking up with their tribe. Remember, guys, I've been telling you guys about that veil. I was like, yo, that veil is about to be lifted. So if people had evil intentions for you, yo, when you step into the spiritual world, you're going to notice your third eye is going to be on overdrive. Meaning that you cannot unsee the truth. You're going to start seeing people's true hearts and intentions. And I always say that. I be like, yo, Spirit, reveal to me people's true intentions for me. I don't want no fake friends around me. Y'all see my prayer on my page? That prayer... Y'all think I be posting stuff just for fun? No, that prayer is powerful. And when I did that prayer, let me tell you, what they say, I asked God to remove my enemies and I started losing friends. Start praying to God and asking God to reveal your enemies and watch what happens. You're going to find yourself losing friends. Because a lot of you guys have fake friends around y'all, frenemies that's just around you just to suck up all your good luck. My mother told me, let me tell y'all something about my mother. My mother is super powerful, okay? My mother has the same birthday as Bobby Hemmett, okay? My mother she's from a different dimension, okay? My mother has this gift where she could look at somebody's picture one time and read them like a freaking open book. I kid you not. Since I was little, whenever I brought friends over to my house and my mom would meet them, and if she met a friend that she did not like, my mother is not fake. She'll let you know she don't like you, and she gonna let me know, I don't like that girl. I'm like, Ma, she's cool. What you mean? Like, My mother was like, I don't like her. She looks sneaky. She's like she's jealous of you. I don't know. Watch yourself. Protect yourself. Every time. When they say mothers knows best, yo, listen to your mother. Yo, my mother was right all of the time about people. I kid you not, I had this one friend. Every time she come around, negativity, problems here. Every time they come around, she got problems. There's money problems, relationship problems with this person, problems with that person. So my mother was like, be careful with people that always got problems because eventually they're going to have problems with you. Right? So I'm like, okay, I had this friend, we was cool. She was into spirituality too. I'm like, all right, you know, when you find somebody that's into spirituality, your little Bruja clan, you be like, man, I found my Bruja clan. You know what I'm saying? Like, whenever somebody talks about certain things, especially since we like a minority, when in a minority, like you get happy, you get excited. So I'm like, all right, I got my little Bruja like sister right here. Like, but my mother met her. Mother didn't like her. My mother was like, that girl got something on her. She got something on her. I don't know what it is, but it's a dark spirit that's on this girl. And if you keep hanging out with her, you're going to find out that your luck is going to start falling away. I'm like, no, Ma, she's cool. My mother was like, okay, watch. My mother is very patient. My mother is the type of mother that's like, I'm going to tell you once. If you don't listen to me, you're going to find out the hard way. So I'm like, all right, I guess I found out the hard way. I'm that person that needs to find out from experience. So, lo and behold, shortly after my mother met her, things started happening. I'm like, yo, I started noticing that whenever we went out, this friend would always be like, oh, I ain't got the money. Can you pay for me? Oh, I ain't got this. Can you hold me down? Oh, can you help me out with this? And y'all know cancers, we got good hearts, man. We be like, man, you hungry? I ain't gonna let you be hungry. Like, I got you. I'll feed you. No problem. You need to pay. I got you. You feel me? No problem. Then I started realizing, don't take advantage of cancers, by the way. I started noticing, I'm like, all right, this person's trying to take advantage of me. I'm not really cool with that. If you want to hang out, if you want to do trips and stuff, then why are you trying to hang out and you ain't got no money? Don't try to hang out. How you the one that's starting and saying, hey, you're the one who initiated, let's go hang out. So that means you got bread, right? Don't that, y'all correct me if I'm wrong. If somebody hit y'all up, don't that mean they got bread? Am I crazy? Okay, thank you. Thank you, what the fuck, 123 ABC. Okay, that's actually his name. I don't know who that is. But I like that username, so I just said it just now. I'm sweating right now. Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you. So I'm not bugging. So anyway, lo and behold, I started realizing that this person was very negative, and they would always have like this dark cloud around them. And I started to notice that things in my life was starting to get like messy. I'm like, what the hell? Like, what's going on with my life? My life started to get blocked. And I realized that the people that you hang around, they will take your energy. They will take your blessings if you allow them to. That's why you have to be conscientious and realize who it is that have dark clouds around them. People that are always negative, you got to be very careful. If you're a spiritual person, if you're empathic, if you're in tune, you have to be very conscious of your energy. You have to be very conscious of who is in your circle. This is why a lot of us are introverts. Introverts are not antisocial. Let me just explain that for a second. People think that introverts are mean. People think that introverts are distant. Every time I go into a circle of people I don't know, I'm very quiet at first. Because why? I have to read you. I have to get to know the people around me before I engage with you. So that way I know how to interact with you. That way I know if I like you or not. Because I'm not going to sit here and smile in your face and have small talk if I don't like your energy. Point blank, period. I'm not doing that. Who got time to talk to somebody if you know it's not going to go nowhere? Maybe it's just me being an introvert, but I don't do that. But I digress, right? I'm reading your comments. So the thing is, people think introverts are bitchy. Like, oh, she's mad quiet. She don't want to talk to nobody. She's a bitch. Oh, she's stuck up. She thinks she better because she don't want to talk. It's not that. You got to understand, introverts have to assess the situation, assess your energy, read you first before they deem you worthy of conversation. Introverts only speak when they have something to say. I'm not going to talk if I got nothing to say. What am I going to say? I can't do that. So anyway, where was I going with this conversation? Oh, God. So, introverts read energy. Introverts take their time, right? Introverts are very deep people. Their waters run deep. So if an introvert opens up to you, that means that they like you. That means that you got good energy. You can't lie to a freaking empath. And most empaths are introverts. And the reason why we're so guarded with our energy, that's where I was going. Spiritual people. The reason that spiritual people, aka introverts, are so guarded with their energy is because we know that we can't let everybody into our life. It's a natural defense mechanism. We're literally built this way, and it's a good thing. People that have the mean mug, but they're really nice people. I'm one of those people. Like, I have a resting bitch face, but I don't mean to do it. I just do it. Like, people be like, why you look so mad? I'm like, I'm not mad. Like, that's just my face. That's how my face look. Boundaries. Yes, butterfly goddess. You have to have boundaries. You have to have boundaries if you are a naturally good-hearted person. Having a good heart means sometimes you'll attract narcissists. And these narcissists will try to take advantage of you. You feel me? What's up, Simply Asia? Hey, booby. Shout out to my Scorpio. She's a Scorpio in the building, water signs. I'm like getting 90s vibes from this background in my box braids, right? Like, I'm getting 90s vibes right now. Shout out to my 90s babies. Yes, butterfly goddess. This is my face. Right? Like, anyway. But the moral of the story is this. Simply put, Your success will attract jealousy. There's no way around this. It doesn't matter how nice of a person you are. It doesn't matter if you always giving your friends and family money. It doesn't matter what you do. It's never going to be enough. So the only way to deal with people like that is to honestly just go your own route. Stop seeking external validation from people who don't care about you. Stop. Like, honestly, one thing that I notice is, like, it sucks when you see these people supporting everybody else, promoting everybody else. But then when you post things, your business or an event that you're doing or your art or whatever, nobody wants to promote you. But they want to promote celebrities that they don't know of. You know why? Well, once again, people support who they don't know because familiarity breeds contempt. They know you. You grew up together. You started where they started. But you ended up achieving your dreams. So every time they look at you, you remind them. You are a mirror reflecting back to them what they could have done. Even when you were supporting them, even when you was like, come on, look, there's plenty of success up here at the top. Come on. They didn't want to grab your hand. They didn't want to come along with you. These are the people that wanted you to stay exactly where they're at. These are the people that watched their lives go by, and they let fear control them instead of going for their dreams and goals. But no, not you. You was different. I told y'all before, right? How my journey started, how people was telling me that my candle business was immature and that I should have kept my city job, right? These same people that told me, like, oh no, why did you quit your city job? You should have kept your city job. That was stupid of you. You should have never do that. Your candle business is not going to pop off. Baby, my candle business was the gateway. And my success does not stop here. It's going to keep growing. This is just a process of where I'm at. And I'm not boasting. I'm not bragging. I'm just telling you, wherever you are in your journey, understand it's a process. I don't care if you got to hustle freaking, whatever you hustling. It's a process to get you out there, to open up the door to success. And once your foot is in there, the Spirit's got you. Same people that told me it was stupid of me, same people that told me I'm wasting my time, is the same people that's exactly where they at where I left them. Why? When people are afraid, they want you to be afraid too. People are projecting their fears and insecurities onto you because they don't know any better. And sometimes it's out of love. Sometimes they want to protect you because maybe they feel like if you step outside of the comfort zone, if you go outside of the hood, that is danger out there. But you have to be courageous enough to go out there. Every time we read stories about the ancient heroes in mythology, they always talk about these heroes that left their hometowns and went into the wilderness to fight dragons and monsters, and they went along these journeys, and these epic journeys had all of these people that they met along the way, their comrades that helped them along their journey, and finally they accomplished their goal. And at the end of the day, it wasn't the goal that was the main thing that mattered. It was all of the little detours that happened along the journey that really helped them to hone in on their skill and learn all of the freaking lessons in life. And that's what I'm trying to tell you, that you are the main character in your story. You are the hero or heroine in your story. And you have to understand that you have to step outside of your hometown. You have to step outside of your comfort zone if you want to accomplish this mission that you're on. Before you came into this body, you had a mission. God created you for a purpose. Spirit created you for a purpose. Your higher self designed you for a purpose. And if you allow people with limited thinking to dictate to you how to live, you ain't never going to go nowhere. You're going to stay exactly where they are. So you have to think outside the box. You have to go outside of your comfort zone. You have to be willing to face your fears and overcome them. If people tell you you can't do it, that should be more than enough freaking reason to do it anyway. Prove them wrong. Prove them wrong. I prove them wrong. Them naysayers, I prove them wrong. If I can do it, guys, I know y'all can do it. Y'all are no different than me. I'm not nobody special. You feel me? Everybody is unique in their own way. Follow your dreams. Follow your goals. I don't care if your mother told you can't do it, if your father told you, your sisters, your cousins, your brothers, your best friend. I don't care who told you can't do it. I'm telling you could do it. I'm your best friend right now, and I'm rooting for you. If you have nobody that's rooting for you, God damn it, I'm rooting for you right now. You could do it. You got this. You are the best of the best. You are the cream of the crop. You feel me? You got this, baby. You got this. Success is meant for you. Fuck them. Small minds can't comprehend great minds. Fuck them. Petty minds. Let them stay where they at. You're gonna freaking run past them with flying colors. You're gonna run past them and leave them dizzy. They're not gonna know what the hell happened. How the hell she get there? When did this happen? How did she get successful? How did she get past us? Yeah, fuck you. You told me I couldn't do it. There you go. That's all you're gonna do. You could be humble about it, but at the end of the day, you gotta flex a little bit for the same people that told you can't. Flex. Anyway, look at Spinks. Spinks, you're getting impatient. Spinks is like, I'm ready to go. It's hot in here. I gotta go. Anyway, my little Spinksy cat, I gotta feed him. But I love you guys so much. Thank you, everybody who donated to the badges. Hold on, let me shout y'all out real quick. Shout out to TLMC Metaphysical. Shout out to I am Shanti Pompey. Shanti, you always supporting. I love you, booby. 3 Empress, Nakaya Natural, Jolisa Bout. Yes, Sunfire Lily Creations, Deflect BS, Star Child Apothecary, Miss Ferguson, Ambitious. Yes, Green Eye Bandit. What's up, booby? We gotta have another freaking shroom retreat. You feel me? From Mrs. Artemis and Brown Sylvia. Yes. Trippy. We need to have another freaking shroom retreat. I'm feeling trippy right now. Okay. Anyway, I love you guys. I wish you nothing but the best of success. If you don't have people supporting you, I am your biggest supporter. I will be your cheerleader. You feel me? You got this. You are a winner. You are successful. You don't need external validation. I am your best friend. And you got this. You are successful. And you are more than a product of where you come from. Ashe. I love you guys so much. And until next time, Contra Queen signing out. Peace.